Okay, so this is where the Paramount Theater used to be. And now it's just a big empty lot that they've actually completely cleared out now. Ruth and Naomi's for a while had a vegetable garden here. And now it's just nothing. Everything from the edge of what used to be the Paramount all the way to the edge of what used to be, I think, Dragon Dynasty Chinese food is all gone. And then across the street from where the Chinese food place was is Uptown Grill. And it's got a complete makeover and doesn't seem to be open past 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then we got the new Sasquatch Alley. All of this used to be buildings all the way across, and now it's all empty space. And then the whole downtown area, like behind that tree, there's a circle light or circle window. All the building faces have changed. There's the Woolly Dog Alley over there. At Fieldhouse Brewing. There's like 3 or 4 pubs in the new building section. There's Smoking Gun Roasters, new coffee place. This hasn't really changed at all. Downtown BIA area, Building Improvement Association. Hasn't changed. The clock tower has been there since I think 2002. So that hasn't changed. But this whole block from the corner all through here is all changed. All brand new stuff. It's all part of this Chilliwack 1881 thing that they're doing. Because I guess that's when downtown was built. 1881. I didn't know that. It's not that old. It's like 140 years. There's a Bow and Stearns, one of the pubs, and Bricklayer, another pub. And then back at the corner is, I think, Field something. I can't remember what the fuck it's called. I said it earlier. But anyway, this is the downtown core. Changes. Massive change in how the pigeons. Massive change in how the layout of the Five Corners intersection here is. A bunch of differences in the flow of traffic. The whole middle part right there all together. That is where the Empress Hotel used to be. It's now the Empress Apartments. Way nicer now. On the corner of where the hotel used to stand. And then there's going to be where the yellow is. There's going to be a walkway going in that way, in behind where they're building there. And then there's the Bricklayer, Bow and Stearns, and then over there is a Fieldhouse Brewing Company. And that's basically the changes in downtown core. A lot of stuff has this red brick, a lot of red brickwork. We'll go to that corner over there. Take a better look at everything. But yeah, basically that's the changes in downtown Chilliwack over the past while. It's been about 2 years, I think, 2 or 3 years in development for most of those businesses, because you got to rip the shell off the building and gut it completely and then rebuild it. And there's a lot of this stuff too. There's a huge mural behind that of a ship being tossed around by a squid. And then the artwork for that is done by an artist called Mavic, M-A-V-I-K, I think. And he also does some of this stuff. I take a tour down behind the businesses. This is Mill Street, which if you look it up, or this is Wellington, if you look it up, Wellington's used for a lot of shows like Eureka. It's filmed in the distance there in front of that red awning. There's a crossing sign. Where that crossing sign is, there's a bulge in the sidewalk where it bulges into the street, and that's where the Eureka Sheriff Station was placed. And so across the street is the other mural of the squid. That's the same guy. And that's behind the tattoo place with the fucking jackass who fucked up my tattoos. Frank, the quote-unquote owner and professional asshole. Fucked up mine so bad. Charged me to get it quote-unquote fixed. And fucking like an idiot, I paid him because I had that shit done in my early 20s, I think. And I'm non-confrontational and I just didn't want to deal with that shit. So I fucking paid him like a jackass. And then after 2, like I don't think my shoulders say what they're supposed to say. Can't really trust it. But after 2 tattoos, I said fuck it, and I found somebody else. I've had a few people do different tattoos on me. Yeah, and then there's these ones. Boom. And this is behind Bookman. That's at Bookman. That's by Pencil Fingers. And this is the back of Bookman. I mean, what better to put at a bookstore, right, than books and info. And surprisingly, nobody's vandalized this stuff yet, or at all. People are assholes in Chilliwack. They tend to fuck things up. Douchebag children with spray paint. Fucking ridiculous. And there's this, Love, I think this is. L-O-V-E. And then there's this one on the side of the Bookman. It's supposed to be, I think, Poseidon. 2019. Oh, it's a George R.R. Martin quote. It's supposed to be like a godlike figure reading a book. Would have been better if the damn fence wasn't there. But this whole area has changed a lot too. With the influx of money from the movie industry, Mill Street has been afforded the ability to give itself a huge facelift. So that's just what they did. It's Harvest on Mill, which is used a lot in movies made on the corner there. They've put like a moon and stuff on the top and made it into like a nighttime diner. Like all of this is turned like Hollywood like faces and stuff. It doesn't look fancy, but you needed to see it before to get the full effect. Oh, there's a mural here too. I didn't realize. Chris Perez, 2021. Huh, cool. I was coming over this way to see the cat. This cat's freaking hilarious. If you get the right angle, it looks like the cat's trying to eat your face. Meow. There's a few other murals around town. When I have a bike or something, I might do a more in-depth thing of murals about town, but right now I think I might cut my video at that. That's a little bit of the changes in downtown Chilliwack. For those who haven't lived here in a while, thanks. Yeah, this is funky architecture place. Yeah, a lot of places don't last, like small barber shops and stuff. So I'm always a little bit surprised when I see places like the one behind me right now, barber shop, because you don't really see barber shops too often, especially smaller ones that are just barbers, not stylist salon type places. And then the Chilliwack Museum has actually changed, and I'm not sure if it's separate on its own or if it's a part of the museum itself, but we have a war museum here where you can like go in and check out models and take pictures and stuff. Oh yeah, now I remember. Okay, so this place used to be over by the YMCA. Chilliwack Military Museum. Remembrance Day stuff. A little bit of the ding dong ding ding. Yeah. Let's see, like the fancy new facelifts that things are getting rid of all the typical pigeon housing shit that used to be there, like the awnings over there, but the ones that had the net underneath it, it used to be like massive things that pigeons would just nest in. Then we got the Royal Hotel, old as fuck. I think it's one of the original buildings in town. Still not renovated. I kind of want to stay there once, at least once, you know? Maybe somebody comes out and visits, grab a room there. I got the Vineyard, which used to be a really cool store before it was this fucking church. Hate churches. Cult gatherings. It used to be a really cool store where they had all sorts of movie props and weird bits and pieces that you could either rent or buy. This side, not really too much has changed. There's a few business changes. The Tokyo Grill used to be behind Uptown Grill, downtown. But when they did the renovations and stuff, they didn't want to go out of business, so they took over the Royal Hotel's restaurant bit. We've got Chilliwack Records, a lounge, an attempted a candy store. Didn't quite work out. A lot of people are trying to be more healthy and shit. This place I want to try, and I might actually do a feature of one of my chopstick videos, because I want to get ribs. But I haven't tried this place yet. And I haven't tried it because of the cost, because friggin' single dad and most people I know make more than me, so I don't really have a budget in my stuff for this local art. Cool. I don't really have a budget set aside specifically for making chopstick videos, because my YouTube page, as anyone can plainly see, is highly unmonetized. There's another mural. Oh shit, I didn't know it went on the ground too. Huh. I didn't know the painting included the ground. Seems like a bit of a weird place to try and include your painting, but yeah. Try and go back, try and get the scope of it. It's a gigantic native artwork of like hands made of rock and a face in the sky. It's easier if it goes sideways. Boom. Yeah. In one hand you got corn, one hand you got water. It's basically like the Fraser Valley. Sun in the middle. And there's only like a couple more murals downtown. But yeah, I said I was gonna cut it short earlier and I didn't. So I think that's probably gonna be the end of this video. Yep. You actually see my apartment from here. With the wooden balconies. Crazy. Peace.